This week we have an early dismissal.
Lots of clubs are meeting.
And we have tips for your school year studying. Roll intro.
This is the Chatter Newscast, coming to you from Reedchester High School in Braidwood, Illinois.
Welcome back to another episode of the Chatter Newscast. I'm Gibson.
And I'm Wyatt.
And we're here to fill you in
on what's going on at Reedchester High School for the week of January 23rd.
Let's get started with the headlines. We will be having an early dismissal on Wednesday, the 25th.
Here's your study habit tip of the week.
Stick to a set schedule.
Your brain builds pathways and habits over time, and studying is all about building those mental muscles and endurance. Getting into a fixed habit of studying will help you improve your concentration and mental stamina over time.
So set yourself a schedule and stick to it no matter how you're feeling at the moment. The more you hold yourself to a set schedule, the more likely you'll do what you need to do without having to make excuses.
Hi, I'm Tori.
And I'm Gabby.
We have all the latest news from the Counseling Connections.
How can students do better in school? By being methodical and systematic instead of waiting to feel motivated. Students who do well in school don't wait until they're in the mood to do a focused study session before they get down to work. Neither do they wait until they feel motivated before they start preparing for an exam. Instead, successful students rely on systems to ensure that they get the work done, even when they don't feel like it.
We have one scholarship this week. Illinois Sheriff Association. Applicants must be permanent Illinois residents and be enrolled as a full-time student for 2023 to 2024 school year. Scholarships are to be utilized at institutions of higher learning within Illinois. Full-time online learning is acceptable. The maximum award is $500. Apply by Wednesday, March 15th. That's all the connections we have for you this week.
Now let's send it over to Comet Sports.
See you next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Comet Sports.
I'm Joey, and let's talk competitive cheer. This week, the girls will compete in the IHSA cheerleading sectional at 11:14 a.m. on Saturday, January 28th, at Conant High School. This week, the girls start their week traveling to Lisle on Monday, January 23rd. The JV game begins at 5:30 in the main gym. The varsity girls will follow immediately after. Then, the girls travel to Serena on Tuesday, January 24th. The JV game begins at 5:30 in the main gym. The varsity girls will follow immediately after. They end their week with Piatone on Thursday, January 26th at home. The JV game begins at 5:30 in the main gym. The varsity girls will follow immediately after.
Hi, I'm Jamin, and let's drive the lane into basketball. The week begins with the freshman boys hosting Lisle for a 5:30 game on Monday, January 23rd. The JV and varsity teams will travel to Lisle on Tuesday, January 24th. On Wednesday, January 25th, the freshman team will be on the road to Piatone, and the JV and varsity teams will host Grant Park. On Saturday, January 28th, the JV and varsity boys will compete in the Beecher Shootout against Prairie Central. The JV boys will start at 6, followed by the varsity at 7:30.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and let's talk wrestling. On Monday, January 23rd, the Comets will host the Prairie Central with Ridgeview in the Comet Gymnasium. On Thursday, January 26th, the Comets will compete against the Plano Reapers and the Sandwich Indians at Sandwich. Lastly, on Friday, January 27th, the JV Comets will compete in the Ice Conference at Lisle. All meets begin at 5:30 p.m.
Let's go, Comet!
Hi, I'm Jaina, and welcome to Curious Comets. This week's question is, have you ever been curious about how many students attend RCHS? I'll have the answer after the lunch menu.
Hi, I'm Joey, and I got this week's lunch menu. On Monday the 23rd, we'll be having mac sticks, vegetables, fruit, and milk. On Tuesday the 24th, we'll be having gyro and pita with mac and cheese, vegetables, fruit, and milk. On Wednesday the 25th, we will not be having lunch because it's an early dismissal. On Thursday the 26th, we're having spaghetti with meat sauce, breadsticks, vegetables, fruit, and milk. On Friday the 27th, we will be having pizza with vegetables, fruit, and milk. Here's the healthy tip of the week. Aim for balance. Most days, eat from each food group: grains, protein foods, vegetables and fruits, and dairy. Listen to your body. Eat when you're hungry, and stop when you're satisfied. That's all for this week. Stay healthy, Comets.
And we're back. The current student population is 422 students. The seniors are the largest class with 118 students. The juniors are right behind them with 105 students. The sophomores are the next with 101 students. The smallest class is the freshmen with 98 students. Did you find the answer surprising? I will be back next week with a new topic, so stay curious, Comets.
Hi, I'm John, and I have your Media Center news for this week. Have you seen our Makerspace? This month, there's a new challenge card to complete. This challenge is all about strategy. Create an intricate maze for the marble to travel from start to finish. What will you come up with? Possibilities are endless. Once the challenge is completed, students can share their creation by scanning the QR code. It's back. This February, participate in the Blind Date with a Book Challenge for the month of February for your chance to win a Dairy Queen treat. Each book will be covered so the reader cannot see the title or author of the book. You must only pick the book you want to read based on the description alone. What you choose may surprise you. Stop by the LMC for more details. Keep reading, Comets.
Hi, I'm Jamin.
And I'm Abby.
And we have the latest scoop on all the clubs and activities. Let's start with the speech team. The speechers will be preparing for the IHSA Regionals that will be held next Saturday, February 4th at RCHS.
Jamin Spikings will be attending the All-State Choral event in Peoria on January 26th through the 28th in Peoria. The Science Club will have a meeting on Tuesday the 24th right after school in Mrs. Benoit's room. They will find the volume of carbon dioxide by using pop rocks.
The annual ICE Math Contest will be held on Wednesday, January 25th at Lyle High School. FCCLA members, there will be a meeting Thursday, January 26th for all members. Meet in the Foods Room at 3 p.m.
Author Robert Swan once said, "The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it." So be the one to save the planet at this week's Recycling Club meeting on January 26th from 3:05 till 3:35 p.m.
The Scholastic Bowl will be competing on Thursday, January 26th against Lyle. Stop by to watch the Scholastic Comets do their thing.
That's all for this week.
Keep on clubbing, Comets.
Thanks for watching the Chatter Newscast.
We'll be back next week with more Comet news.
Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook and Instagram. Before we go, here's your inspirational quote for the week.
The only way of discovering the limits of the possible is to venture a little way past them into the impossible. Arthur C. Clarke. See you next week.